The second method we learned in graphing an equation on the graph was using x and y intercepts. Now we have the first example, y equals negative 4x plus 4. I still want you to be able to identify the slope of each equation, and I'm just going to remind you that the slope in this case is the coefficient of x. So the slope is negative 4. And now let's go back to what it means to have x and y intercepts. The x-intercept is the point where the line intersects the x-axis. Now, for any point on the x-axis, the corresponding y value is 0. For the y-intercept, it means it's the point on the y-axis where the line intersects the y-axis. And similarly, for any point on the y-axis, the corresponding x-coordinate is 0. So whenever you are asked to graph using x and y intercepts, or you decide that is the easiest method, I first want you to maybe create a table just like this one. And we have our y-intercept and our x-intercept, which we know that they are points on a graph and they have two coordinates, an x and a y, an x and a y. Now, before even figuring out the values, I know that there are some zeros in this table. So for the y-intercept, the x value is 0. And I can fill it in my table. For the x-intercept, the y value is 0. Now, what I want you to do with these zeros is substitute them in the equation of the line and find a corresponding value. Let's look at the y-intercept. If x is 0, then y will equal d, or y will equal 4. And I found my y-intercept. Now, if y equals 0, so if y equals 0, then I have negative 4x plus 4 equals 0. I'm going to subtract the negative 4 on both sides to eliminate it. So 4x, negative 4x equals negative 4. Divide by both sides by negative 4. And x equals 1. So we found our x-intercept at 1 and 0. All we're left to do is to plot the points on the graph, connect them, and this way we would have graphed this equation on the graph. So let's look at the x-intercept. The x is 0 and the y is 4. So I'm going to count up 4. And that's my point. And for the y-intercept, the x is 1 and the y is 0. And that's my second point. Now, you can connect them. And obviously, you'll do a much better job than I do since I don't have a ruler here. But connect them using a straight line, and that's the equation of the line on your graph.